貴様。てめえ、俺の弟がなんだかって。
Hey guys, it's time to dive back into the addictive world of solo leveling. And today, we're tackling episode 6. Episode 6 of Solo Leveling begins with Huang and his party exiting the dungeon. His comrade questions Huang's plan, but Huang ensures them that his mana crystal gathering and escaping plan will work. However, someone questions him about the possibility of the spider waking up or remaining awake when they re-enter its lair. Huang says he will use Yu's fancy sword and gear to defeat it. Additionally, if all else fails, they'll abandon the mana crystals and sell his gear to a random buyer. Huang proceeds to look up Yu's family's information so he can show up at Yu's funeral to avoid suspicion. While researching, Huang asks his comrade Qiuwen if he could have defeated the spider boss. Qiuwen says he'd stand no chance against it, and Huang agrees and admits he couldn't defeat it either. Back at the spider's lair, Yu doesn't believe Sung has the strength to defeat the spider boss. Sung partially agrees and compares the C-rank spider boss to the other bosses he defeated in prior episodes. Although Sung is concerned, he charges at the spider boss and fights it. Meanwhile, Chairman Go enters a vehicle and engages in a work-related discussion with Wu, who informs Go that his schedule's free now and would like to chat with him about things more during this car ride. Back at the dungeon, Sung continues fighting the spider boss. During this time, Yu is speechless by Sung's incredible prowess and wonders if Sung is a false ranker, a hunter who adores the thrill of murder. While Yu's lost in thought, Sung's player log informs him that his fatigue stat is rising. Sung examines his Kasaka weapons abilities via another player log menu. He feels its abilities will help him slay the spider boss, especially if he aims for the boss's weak point. Sung observes the spider boss closely, and during this observational phase, his player log informs him that received a new dash skill, which gives him a 30 speed boost. With it, Sung tries to close in on the spider's weak point to damage it. However, his weapon doesn't penetrate the boss's defenses. During the fight, the spider boss knocks Sung into a wall and Sung notices his fatigue stats risen significantly. Before the spider boss murders Sung, Sung notices he has a full recovery item on standby and activates it. With this power and health boost, Sung defeats the spider boss by stabbing it repeatedly. While Sung reaps a reward from the boss's body, Yo is bewildered by the fact that Sung defeated the boss by himself. This fuels his theory of Sung being a false ranker. Yu showers Sung with kindness and Sung finds his behavior strange. Suddenly, Huang and the others arrive. They're shocked Sung and Yu survived and defeated the spider boss. Meanwhile, we cut to Go and Wu sparring in a training area. Wu's impressed by Go's strength, while Go praises Wu for his defensive capabilities. Go gives Wu compelling advice, and we return to Huang and his allies confronting Sung and Yu. Huang and his men think the boss is weak, while others argue Yu defeated the beast with his sword and armor. Huang interrogates Yu about his family and his equipment. He questions how Huang gathered this information about him. Huang ignores his question and orders Yu to murder Sung. After revealing the truth about his and his squad's nefarious operations, Huang tells Yu if he doesn't kill Sung, he'll be an accomplice. Moreover, Huang is willing to murder both of them. Yu chooses to side with Sung, so Hang and his allies approach the two with murderous intent. Suddenly, Sung's player log informs him about an urgent quest he must fulfill. It tells Sung that he must murder the people who want to kill him. Otherwise, he'll receive an appropriate penalty. While confused by the task, Qiuwen attacks Sung, sending him into a pile of mana crystals. We cut to a girl named Heejin, who visits a parlor with her friends. They share insight about their current hunter-themed activities. Then we return to the battle between Sung, Yo, Huang, and Huang's men. Although Sung is still conscious, he ponders whether or not he should kill Huang and his men. Sung also questions if the player log wants him to survive the ordeal so he can become stronger. Sung approaches Huang and his men with killing intent. One of Huang's men approaches Sung and Sung beheads him with ease, to Huang and the others' shock. Sung proceeds to murder Huang's other men with his Kasaka blade. Sung murders all of Huang's men, so Huang increases his power to combat Sung. Despite Huang's efforts, Sung murders Huang. Sung and Yo flee the dungeon. While they discuss with a worker about their dungeon experiences, Sung observes his rewards from the human-slaying mission. Sung can't believe he got rewarded for murdering people. After examining the murderous intent skill he achieved from his human hunt, Yu finishes his conversation with the female worker and thanks Sung for his help. Sung notices it's raining and states that he's happy he gave Jinna the umbrella. We cut to a building, and the episode closes with a shot of a muscular man. The episode review. As alluded to in episode 5, Sung was determined to slay this spider boss in episode 6. Fortunately, he had a helpful item in his player log's inventory system lying around. Otherwise, his life would have ended sooner than later. In addition to his exhilarating bout with the spider boss, fans got to witness Sung flaunt his skills in front of Hwang and his allies, which resulted in a brutal affair, coupled with its beautiful visuals and gorgeous animation. This episode tackles themes like survival, manipulation, and others well. Further, Sung's thoughts about the player log system may entice viewers to ponder several questions. This chapter's several thought-provoking scenes will make viewers wonder if someone is pulling the player log system strings. If that turns out to be the case in the future, viewers may question this person's intentions with Sung, especially since the system tasked him with killing humans. We'll have to wait and see on that front. Moreover, the episode gives us more insight into Chairman Go and Woo's relationship in addition to providing us with some details about Heejin and her friends. By and large, this was a fantastic episode of Solo Leveling. It gives action junkies 2 pleasurable fights to sit through and provides the anime's lore fans with more questions about the player log system. I'm excited to see what awaits Sung, Yo, and the others down the pipeline. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the episode. Until next time, happy leveling.